Air fryer roasted pearl onions recipe. Tangy, sweet, spicy pearl onions with balsamic vinegar are a snap to make in your air fryer for an easy, vegan side dish. I am a huge fan of side dishes made in an air fryer. Since most of my recipes ask you to throw things into an air fryer and just go, it's easy enough to get a side dish cooking while your main dish cooks. This roasted pearl onions recipe takes one of my favorite things, onions, and makes them the star of the dish by themselves. While onions can be pungent, if prepared correctly, they can take on a wonderful, slightly sweet flavor. Air frying pearl onions makes them sweet on the inside, and crispy in bits on the outside. If you ask me, this is a killer combination. I've also since discovered that many people love roasted pearl onions just as much as I do, largely due to this sweetness. They truly make for a tasty side dish with most meals. The roasting brings out a delicious aspect of onions that many people might be unaware of. Roasted pearl onions, air fryer recipe. I wasn't sure how these roasted pearl onions were going to turn out in the air fryer. I mean, the air fryer has never let me down before, so I had high hopes. I was a little concerned they would burn before they cooked, but as long as you use frozen pearl onions, and set the temperature to 400 F, your pearl onions will turn out really well. I think in fact, that an air fryer is perfect for air frying pearl onions, or even regular onions, largely because the hot, dry heat in the air fryer, thanks to the fan, helps them caramelize faster than they would in a moister environment, like in a saucepan on the stove. I used the leftover onions in a dinner the next evening. I was pleasantly surprised at the delicious burst of flavor they added to the recipe. They have such a sweet flavor to them, that they can be an addicting snack. Tips and tricks for making air fryer onions. Use frozen pearl onions. Do not thaw them before you start. The steam from the thawing onions helps them cook. Use the sweetest balsamic vinegar you have at hand. You can mix up all the ingredients ahead of time and put the mixture in the fridge until you are ready to cook. I used this air fryer to make these onions. This is the balsamic vinegar I used.